since I've done a video. And there's a lot of catching up to do, but I'm not going to do that here today. I know I need to catch up with everybody and give them understanding of what's been going on. But now I'm only asking you to do one thing, and that is to get your money out of the banks. Now, that might seem strange, and I'm not talking your everyday money that you need to transfer, because banks are there to supposedly secure your money and to make it easy to transfer, which it is. It's easy to transfer. It's easier now than it's ever been in the history of mankind, but it is not safe. There are two main things that are happening in the country right now that I guess provoked me to do this video. And I'm pleading with you, if you have a large amount of savings, any significant amount in a bank account, get it out. Get it out and turn it into precious metals. And I'm not some precious metal salesperson. I don't have any benefit by doing this video. I'm asking you to do it so that you do not lose the value of all that hard work that you have done to make money and build a bank account. If you understand what's happening in the country and in the world when it comes to the dollar, just last year, the value of the dollar dropped by 50%. Yep, that is correct. If you want to challenge me on that, then you have to look at the gold prices and silver prices. Last year, gold and silver doubled, which means that the price of gold, or the value of gold, I should say, did not double in price. It means that the dollar decreased by 50% last year. Gold and precious metals do not necessarily change. It is the dollar that changed because it's the world currency. It's this gold standard, or excuse me, it's the world currency, which was based upon gold standard. And so it's not the gold that has changed in value last year, it is your dollar. And so you already lost a significant amount of buying power by having your dollar in bank accounts. And I'm begging you to pull it out, put it in precious metals, and then secure it. Now, there's another factor here that happened a long, long time ago, after 2008 during the Obama administration, and is another reason why you would want to get your money out of the banks. And again, I'm talking about if you have large amounts of savings. I'm not talking about the day to day. You need the convenience to be able to operate, to be able to use your, debit card, and to be able to do the things that you need to do day to day and pay your bills. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you have large amounts in savings or a significant amount in savings. I'm talking about getting that money out. After the 2008 housing crisis crash, Obama changed the way banking was done, completely changed it. I've talked about it before, but I'm emphasizing it again. Before the 2008 changes that Obama did, which really happened in, I think, 2009, 2010, called it rather than a bailout, it was a bail in. And what that did is it changed the way that the banks viewed your money, legally changed it. Rather than your money being deposited into a bank and that money is still yours, they changed it from when you deposit money into the bank, that money now is a loan that you're giving the bank. And you are what they considered an unsecured creditor, meaning that you're loaning that money. Every time you make a deposit, you're loaning that money to the bank as an unsecured creditor, meaning there's no collateral, there's no security. So if that bank happened to go belly up, like so many did in 2008 after the housing crisis, where the government basically picked and chose who they were going to save and who they weren't, what bank they were going to save and what bank they weren't. If the bank goes belly up because it cannot back the deposits, you're out. You have no claim to your money, none. You are an unsecured creditor. So we think that we're putting money into a bank and that's our money, and that the bank will always be required to give you your money. And that is simply not true. And for those two reasons, because what is happening, the dollar is losing its power. It's losing its ability, its buying power. Um, many countries, I think we're up to like 26 countries now, are leaving the dollar and going to BRICS. And rightfully so. We have not been honest with the dollar. We have printed money, and we have basically printed these paper, and we have sent them to the rest of the world and said, hey, give us your goods and services for this printed money. And we've also spent so much money in government, trillions of dollars each year, that now we're reaching almost $38 trillion in national debt. And the rest of the world is holding the bag. And they're tired of it. They're tired of the dollar, uh, basically the United States government, but not being honest with the dollar. So that's my warning. I don't want to say a whole lot more. I don't want to drag on here for uh, too many minutes. I just am pleading with you to do this one thing: get your hard-earned money out of a bank account and into something else, either hard goods that hold their value or precious metals that will hold their value as well. So that's all I got to say. Thank you. Maybe I'll do a full video of what's been happening in my life, which is just crazy stuff. But the Lord's blessed us, and my family's still good. I'm still good. And it's amazing how the Lord has been blessing us, even though we've been under extreme attack. So have a great day.